Eminem, rhyme or reason? Let's go, man. What's happening? My bar, Mr. Fam. What's happening? You don't know already, it's your boy Bar Miztah. And we're here with the Throwback Thursday special. Who we got? The GOAT with the pen. Eminem, rhyme or reason? This has been requested since way back when, which is just a few months ago because a new channel, you get me? But nonetheless, way back when, blood, no videos ago, blood, you get me? But anyway, man, hands up, man, let's check this out, man. It's one of the older ones. I'm not even sure, and I'm not sure what album this is from, to be honest. Possibly Relapse, you guys can let me know, but let's go, man. Let's see what's up with this. Eminem, let's go.
Yeah. Marshall. I don't have one. My mother reproduced like the Komodo dragon, and having on the back of a motorcycle, then crashed in the side of a locomotive with rap. I'm local, it's like canning a psycho, a loaded handgun. Michelangelo.
That's nuts. That's nuts, blood. This is a sample. This track.
It's the time of the season.
Yeah. Alright, let's go, man. Let's fire it up, man. Let's fire. Let's go.
What's your name?
Marshall. I don't have one. My mother reproduced like the Komodo dragon.
She's fatherless, as we all know, the daddy issues and all that, right? But, okay, great. You guys gave me a lot of breakdown with that as well. Now, my mother reproduced like a Komodo dragon. Komodo dragons, big scary bastards, but nonetheless, it's not that he's referring to, I would think. What he's referring to is that Komodo dragons actually don't need the male to lay eggs and make children and all of that, blood. You get me? Well, not you know what I mean? You smaller ones, blood. You get me? But yeah, they don't need a male to reproduce. They don't need male to reproduce, blood. So he's saying that's that terminology, no daddy. So he's here without the daddy, blood. You get me? Basically. Yeah, it's fine.
Rage, I need to see an eye dog. Can't even find the page. Impossible. But rain for. I don't have one. My mother reproduced like the Komodo dragon, and having on the back of a motorcycle, then crashed in the side of a locomotive with rap. I'm local, it's like canning a psycho, a loaded handgun. Michelangelo with a paint gun in a tantrum, about to explode all over the canvas.
What the hell? Michelangelo with a paint gun in the about to explode all over in a tantrum, about to explode all over the canvas. So he's like an insane artist, which he is, blood. He's one of the most insane artists ever, blood. You get me? About to do his thing, blood. Okay,
and having on the back of a motorcycle, then crashed in the side of a locomotive with rap. I'm local, it's like canning a psycho. I don't have one. My mother reproduced like the Komodo dragon, and having on the back of a motorcycle, then crashed in the side of a locomotive with rap. I'm local.
Yo, listen, man. And had me on the back. Tell me what you think. And had me on the back of a motorcycle, then crashed at the side of a locomotive with rap. I'm local. It's like handing a cycle a loaded handgun. Okay, great. Crash into the side of a locomotive, and then he says, I'm local. So he's crazy, black. Spanish, yeah? So locomotive, so local, crazy motive, crazy motivation. Boy, wow. Let's go.
I don't have one.
Let's go.
My mother reproduced like the Komodo dragon, and having on the back of a motorcycle, then crashed in the side of a locomotive with rap. I'm local, it's like canning a psycho, a loaded handgun. Michelangelo with a paint gun in a tantrum, about to explode all over the canvas. Back with the Yoda of rap and a spasm. Your music usually has them, but rain for the game, your enthusiasm it has them. To follow you must regroove my little Padawan.
Yoda, blood, you get me? Rick Rubin, the dude who made the beats and all that, some of the kind of mad rock beats. I think some of you say you didn't even like Rubin beats and that, blood. I remember you saying that in the comments to me before. Some of the tune you did, and you mentioned him and all of that, man. But he's saying follow Rick, because Rick know what he's talking about, blood. Basically, yeah, this is insane.
All over the canvas, back with the Yoda of rap and a spaz.
In a form, it reminds me of what that one we did earlier, just discombobulated in a form, for real.
So your music usually has them, but waiting for the game, your enthusiasm it hasn't. Follow you must, regrooving my little Padawan. A Jedi in training, colossal braining, thoughts are entertaining, but docile and impossible to explaining. I'm also vain and probably find a way to complain about a Picasso painting.
Vain and probably find a way to complain about a Picasso painting. Like if you complain about a Picasso, if you are complaining about a Picasso painting, if you complain about that, bro, you're one or two things, bro. Either you're a genius or you, well, as you said, vain, right? So you're a bit of an asshole, like, you get me? Or a bit of both, bro. But what he's saying, I guess he's such a perfectionist at this something that he could do this because he on them levels differently too. But it kind of leans in the fact that he could be a dick when he's ready, I think, to be honest with you. What's that? Puke Skywalker. Let's go.
Moving my little Padawan. A Jedi in training, colossal braining, thoughts are entertaining, but docile and impossible to explaining. I'm also vain and probably find a way to complain about a Picasso painting. Puke Skywalker, but sound like Chewbacca when I talk, full of such blind rage. I need to see an eye dog, can't even find the page I was writing this rhyme on.
So blind with rage, I need a scene eye dog. That's blind, bro. That's, yo, listen, man. Blind with rage, bro.
I'm also vain and probably find a way to complain about a Picasso painting. Puke Skywalker, but sound like Chewbacca when I talk, full of such blind rage. I need to see an eye dog, can't even find the page I was writing this rhyme on. Oh, it's on the rampage. Couldn't see what I wrote, I write small.
It's on a rampage. He's not, yeah, he's
Puke Skywalker, but sound like Chewbacca when I talk, full of such blind rage. I need to see an eye dog, can't even find the page I was writing this rhyme on. Oh, it's on the rampage. Couldn't see what I wrote, I write small. It says, ever since I drove a 79 Lincoln with white walls, had a fire in my heart and a dire desire to aspire to die hard. So as long as I'm on the clock punching this time card, hip-hop ain't dying on my watch.
Ooh, barbarian, blood. Did you hear that, blood? Listen. And this dire desire to aspire to die hard. I like it, die hard. So as long as I'm on the clock punching this time card, hip hop ain't dying on my watch. Hear that piece there, bro? Because he had that fire in his heart. Yeah. So as long as I'm on the clock, as long as he's working, as long as he's in this hip hop thing, as on the clock, yeah, punching this time card, yeah. Hip hop ain't dying on my watch. Once he's here, once it's his shift, once it's his time, and hip hop will be alive, bro, because he is the man, bro. But of course, the time references and the linkages there, bro. Watch, clock, time card, crazy scheme king, bro. Let's go.
It says, ever since I drove a 79 Lincoln with white walls, had a fire in my heart and a dire desire to aspire to die hard. So as long as I'm on the clock punching this time card, hip hop ain't dying on my watch.
I love that, man.
When I'm sleeping,
Look.
she comes to me in my dreams. Is she taken? She taken? Is she mine?
That's hip hop. That has to be hip hop.
When I'm sleeping, she comes to me in my dreams. Is she taken? She taken? Is she mine? Don't got no care, don't have too shit to give. Let me take you by the hand to promised land and threaten everyone. 'Cause there's no rhyme or no reason.
I don't know if you guys have ever heard me say that I'm tired of Eminem. Listen to me, man. Let me take you by the hand. And you sing it all nice, bro. The sample, anyway, you saw the tune, blood. The tune's a nice tune. Why you do that to the tune, blood? Anyway, let me take you by the hand to promised land and threaten everyone, blood. And if you listen, production, blood. If you listen some cans, you hear him giggle in the back when he says to threaten everyone, blood. That's this guy, boy.
Let me take you by the hand to promised land and threaten everyone. 'Cause there's no rhyme or no reason for nothing.
Now, Marshall. I don't know him, but I wonder
Is he rich like me? Does he take us anytime? Show you what you need to live.
no. If he had, he wouldn't have ended up in these rhymes on my pad. I wouldn't be so mad, my attitude wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, Dad, I'm the epitome and the prime example of what happens when the power of the rhyme falls into the wrong hands and makes you wanna get up and start dancing. Even if it is Charles Manson who just happens to be rapping, blue lights flashing, laughing all the way to the bank.
Wow. Slower than that, blood. Hang about. Un momento, por favor. If he had, he wouldn't have ended up in his rhymes on my pad. Says daddy's pissed, don't like dude. laughed earlier. He did the giggle again when he said, "Is he rich like me?" He giggled at that. He said, "I doubt it," or something like that. He said, "I don't want to pull it back too far." The epitome of the prime example of what happens when the power of the rhyme falls into the wrong hands. Truer words have not been spoken. Wrong man to diss, wrong man to piss off, wrong man to talk anything but lyrically. He's gonna murk, he's gonna murk, he's gonna murk. It's simple as that. And makes you want to get up and start dancing, even if it is Charles Manson who just happens to be rapping. Comparing himself again to Charles Manson, serial killer thing. You love this. He is a serial killer on the mic. Sometimes I think he gets bored, blood, and just randomly pull names, because I think he said that somewhere. If the name rhymes, you just use it in something and just say something, blood. You get me? Whatever that, you get me? But I like that. I like that. And fun fact, Charles Manson's actually, well, she didn't know that anyway, blood. But in case, for those who didn't know, the guy's actually a musician prior to his mad thing now, blood. You get me? Prior to his killing spree and all this nonsense and the cults and all this crazy thing, blood. It's a guitarist, I think. You get me? But, man, compare yourself to Manson, blood. Need I say more? Let's go.
Follow what happens when the power of the rhyme falls into the wrong hands and makes you wanna get up and start dancing. Even if it is Charles Manson who just happens to be rapping, blue lights flashing, laughing all the way to the bank, laughing in my Kmart mansion. I'm in the style department with a pile in my cart, ripping the aisle apart with great. If it is Charles Manson who just happens to be rapping, blue lights flashing, laughing all the way to the bank, laughing in my Kmart mansion. I'm in the style department with a.
Didn't he purchase that? The Kmart mansion? The dude, because the dude, I think I don't think he went bankrupt. I think he left the company. Whatever, who owned the thing, man? I think he bought it from him. I think I'm in the style department with a pile in my car, ripping the aisle apart. This guy's so mental.
Makes you wanna get up and start dancing. Even if it is Charles Manson who just happens to be rapping, blue lights flashing, laughing all the way to the bank, laughing in my Kmart mansion. I'm in the style department with a pile in my cart, ripping the aisle apart with great power comes absolutely no responsibility for content, completely despondent and
with great power comes great responsibility. Nothing so, blood. Not with this guy. Great power, no responsibility. Just do what you want. Everybody just doing things.
Laughing in my Kmart mansion.
Man.
I'm in the style department with a pile in my cart, ripping the aisle apart with great power comes absolutely no responsibility for content, completely despondent and condescending. The king of nonsense and controversy is on. Beat killing spree, your honor. I must plead guilty cause I sparked a revolution. Rebel without a cause who caused the evolution of rap to take it to the next level, boost it. But several rebuked it and whoever produced it. Hip-hop is the devil's music. Does that mean it belongs to me? Cause I just happen to be a white honky devil with two horns that don't honk. But every time I speak you hear a beep. But lyrically I never hear a peep, not even a whisper. Rappers better stay clear of me, bitch. Cause it's the
Let's address that. Wow. Yo.
Just happen to be a white honky devil with two horns that don't.
Okay. They say hip hop is the devil's music. Okay, is that me because it belongs to me? Because he's saying, listen, man, if it's the devil's music, then he must be the devil. You get me? Because I just happen to be a white honky devil with two horns. You know how I feel about that word already. Not a fan of it, but whatever, man. We're doing it. M says anything. Let's go. That don't honk, but every time I speak, you hear a beep. So it doesn't honk, two horns. Horns like it's playing with the horns of a car, but of course horns is the devil, but horns of a car, beep, beep, do. Right, so don't honk, but every time I speak you hear a beep. So you still hear a noise, a beep. What's a beep? Because he's censored. Every time he speaks, they have to censor him because he just says what he wants, man, you get me? But lyrically, I never hear a peep. So all I could censor him on radio, man ain't saying nothing. You know what I mean? We have the little heroes who try to jump out, the machine guns and whatnot, and they just get themselves murked off, bro. But that's beside the point. Blah, this was long before that. But lyrically, I never hear a peep. Not even a whisper. Rappers better stay clear. I love how he ends that there, though. Because that line, in my opinion, by the way, the rhyme scheme's crazy. I don't know if you watch a cadence, you're watching that flow, is nuts. That line stands alone. Rappers better stay clear of me. The way he says that, he means that. It's like he just add that in. I swear. Listen to it.
Take it to the next level, boost it. But several rebuked it and whoever produced it. Hip-hop is the devil's music. Does that mean it belongs to me? Cause I just happen to be a white honky devil with two horns that don't honk. But every time I speak, you hear a beep. But lyrically, I never hear a peep. Not even a whisper. Rappers better stay clear of me, bitch. Cause it's the time
fire
of the season. When hate runs high, and this time I'll give it to you easy. When I take back what's mine with pleasured hands and torture everyone. That is my plan. My job here isn't done.
My stance, what's wrong with him, man? No, seriously, like, serious talk, what's wrong with him, dog? Listen, man, I can't with this guy, man. With pleasured hands, man. I take back what's mine. With pleasured hands, I'll torture everyone. And the man giggles again, blood. What is wrong with him? What is wrong with him, blood? What is wrong with him, man? It sounds fire, it's fire. I love this track. I love it.
With pleasured hands and torture everyone. That is my plan. My job here isn't done. 'Cause there's no rhyme or no reason for nothing.
I really like this track, man.
Shade. I don't give a fuck.
Woo! Woo-hoo! I think he's gonna turn up, guys. If that's possible, if he's already turned up so much, man. Listen, man. He just said, "What's your name, Shady?" The other verse, he said, Marshall, I think. I know for a fact he didn't say Shady. This is gonna be some next thing, because Shady is a different kind of element, man. You get me? Different entity, man. But and the verse before, I think he said the same thing, but he did not say Shady in either of them, man. You get me? So let's see what's gonna happen here. This go. Who's your daddy? I don't give a F. That's crazy. That's crazy. He's gonna go nuts. Let's go. Oh my God.
Reason for nothing.
Woo.
So,
Go.
shade. I don't give a fuck. But I wonder who's
Rich like me.
doubt it.
Doesn't take us anytime. Show you what you need to live.
So yeah, Dad, let's walk. Let's have us a father and son talk. But I bet we wouldn't probably get one block without me knocking your block off. This is all your fault. Maybe that's.
We won't get a block before we. Let's go, man. Fire.
So yeah, Dad, let's walk. Let's have us a father and son talk. But I bet we wouldn't probably get one block without me knocking your block off. This is all your fault. Maybe that's why I'm so bananas. I appeal to all those walks of life. Whoever had strike, maybe that's what that and son.
I swear, I just want to leave it, man. I know somebody's gonna say, "Hey, you missed." Listen, man. Maybe that's why I'm so bananas. I appeal to all walks of life. Let's rock and roll,
Get
man.
one block without me knocking your block off. This is all your fault. Maybe that's why I'm so bananas. I appeal to all those walks of life. Whoever had strike, maybe that's what that and son talks are like. 'Cause I related to the struggles of young America when their fucking parents were unaware of the troubles. Now they're ripping out their fucking hair again. It's a stare ruckle. I chuckle as everybody bloodies their bare knuckles. Yeah, better beware, knuckleheads. The sign on my hustle says don't knock. The door's broken, it won't lock. It might slide open, get cold cocked. You critics come to pay me a visit, misery.
Fire, fire, fire. He is so good at taking the simplest things. Guys, that's rain, so excuse that. You got me, blood. Hey, the man's on the mic, he's raining, blood. Bars, man, let's go. They're ripping out their effing hair again. It's a stare rock, like chuckle, because everybody bloodies their bare knuckles. Yeah, better beware knuckleheads. So I like how you bring back the knuckles with knuckleheads, right? Great. The sound of my hustle says don't knock, right? Don't knock the hustle, blood. That's some Hovey shit, blood. Some Jay-Z thing, blood. You get me? The door's broken, it won't lock, it might just fly open, get cold caught. So he might just come out, because if you come around the man, he might just come out on you, just jump out on you and just deal with you, blood. You get me? Sucker punch your whole. Listen, man. Fire. Let's go. Fire.
Yeah,
Swear.
better beware, knuckleheads. The sign on my hustle says don't knock. The door's
Fire.
broken, it won't lock. It might just fly open, get cold cocked. You critics come to pay me a visit. Misery loves company. Please stay a minute. Kryptonite, hypocrite, zip your lip if you dish it but can't take it. Too busy getting stoned in your glass house to kick box, then you wonder why I lash out. Mr. Mathers as advertised on the fly.
Hang up. Pull that shit back. Kryptonite, hypocrite. Listen, man, Kryptonite, hypocrite. Zip your lip if you dish it up but can't take it. So you like to give drama, you like to give antics, but you can't take the backlash from it, bro. Best you allow the situation. Don't even start if you can't handle it. You get me? And that's why they say, like, you two are throwing stones in a glass house. That's why it all ties in here. He brought it on nicely. Too busy getting stoned in your glass house. You get me? So in your glass house, you're getting stoned, but at the same time, stoned. They always tying up. I always said jump me. If you know what I mean, when I say they always jump me them, bro. They always giving him pressure, bro, for the little drug issues he had or whatever. Bro, most of these critics, most of these media people and all these people, blood, most of these people taking the same thing, if not worse, blood. They're doing worse, blood. but it's just behind closed doors and that, blood. So what he's saying is, yeah, too busy getting stoned in your glass house, bro. You get me? You're getting stoned, you're getting high, you're getting smashed, bro. You're getting baked, bro, in your glass house, which means it's see-through, which could also mean like a pipe, crack pipe, bro. You get me? To kick rocks, yeah. So you're too busy getting stoned in your glass house to piss off, bro. You get me? To go kick rocks, blood. This guy is so. And look how simple he said that, man. I took like 5 hours just to break down that damn, man. It's so fire. I love this track.
Kryptonite to a hypocrite, zip your lip if you dish it but can't take it. Too busy getting stoned in your glass house to kick box, then you wonder why I lash out. Mr. Mathers as advertised on the flyers, so spread the word, cause I'm promoting my past until I'm passed out. Completely brain dead, Rain Man doing a bankhead in a restraint chair. So bitch, shoot me a look, it better be a blank stare.
A blank stare. We'll get to that just now. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't even stop it for that, man. This is crazy, man. This track is. I should have done the track so long ago. My God, I'm so sorry for not listening, man. So sorry for not listening, man. I'm getting gas. Wait. Because I'm promoting my passion till I'm past a completely brain dead Rain Man. That's the first thing I saw. Rain Man, crazy track. You lot let me, hey, do this track. Rain Man. I was like, yeah, insane track, bros. But lyrical dexterity was shown on it as well as this, yeah. Doing a bankhead in a restraint chair. No, the bankhead, was it the bankhead bounce or the bankhead dance? The bankhead bounce, I think it was. It was an old school dance, bro. This was nonsense. I don't even know why he come with that there. But in a restraint chair, there's no way you could do that. That dancing, that's gonna look weird, bro. Anyway, so if you shoot me a look, it better be a blank stare. That explains itself, blood. Don't even be coming wrong here with no kind of gangster face and thing, bro. Just calm yourself. Fire.
Please stay a minute.
Fire.
Kryptonite to a hypocrite, zip your lip if you dish it but can't take it. Too busy getting stoned in your glass house to kick box, then you wonder why I lash out. Mr. Mathers as advertised on the flyers, so spread the word, cause I'm promoting my.
We touched this already, but peep this. Ironically, peep this. Too busy getting stoned in your glass house to kick rocks, then you wonder why I lash out. Why I lash out? Let us listen, man. Oh my God. This is the thing with them, bro. I swear you could hear like a tune from him like 100 times. And on that 101st time, you get a whole different meaning. Like, what the hell? How come I haven't even seen this? That's crazy. Make me want to do it for the track, but hey, we're here too long. Let's go, man.
Pass until I'm passed out. Completely brain dead, Rain Man doing a bankhead in a restraint chair. So bitch, shoot me a look, it better be a blank stare. Or get shanked in the pancreas, I'm angrier than all 8 other reindeer put together with Chief Keef, cause I hate every fucking thing, yeah. Even this round.
That's that I don't like. You remember that, blood? And there was a remix in it. There's a remix. There's a Kanye or whatever. Am I taking the same tune? Yeah, I think so. But Chief Keef had his moment. He had his moments in that, man. And those reindeer, they if I remember one of the original stories for this Santa Claus thing, they were giving Rudolph a hard time in life, bro. You get me? Most of these fairy tales and stuff are really watered down and sugar coated right now, man. Some of them were dread, man. Even the Little Mermaid, she was dancing and glass, it felt like glass stabbing her feet, bro. You get me? And the prince used to make her do it, and he still married someone else, and that made her kill herself. Man. It's crazy. But anyway, straight, let's go.
Yeah. So bitch, shoot me a look, it better be a blank stare. Or get shanked in the pancreas, I'm angrier than all 8 other reindeer put together with Chief Keef, cause I hate every fucking thing, yeah. Even this rhyme, bitch, and quit trying to look for a fucking reason for it that ain't there. And I still am a criminal.
Even this rhyme, blood, and he's saying as well, don't overanalyze this stuff, which I think I'm doing a bit, man, but I keep finding stuff, but let's go.
All 8 other reindeer put together with Chief Keef, cause I hate every fucking thing, yeah. Even this rhyme, bitch, and quit trying to look for a fucking reason for it that ain't there. And I still am a criminal. 10-year-old degenerate grabbing on my genitals.
That's a shoot, isn't it?
This LP done went dime, and this time I'm predicting that this one will go emerald. When will the madness end? How can it when there's no method to the pad and pen?
How much is emerald? Is emerald a thing, though? What is that, man? That's crazy, man. Is emerald a thing, though? I don't even think emerald's a thing. Anyway, let's...
10-year-old degenerate grabbing on my genitals. The last madness LP done went dime, and this time I'm predicting that this one will go emerald. When will the madness end? How can it when there's no method to the pad and pen? Woo. The only message that I have to send is dead. Come back at it again.
Too fire, rhyme or reason, big man. What you saying, bro? What you saying, man? What you saying there, man? Yo, that's Eminem, rhyme or reason, man. You don't know it's your boy Bob Miztah, man. Make sure to subscribe, blood. You get me? Share the video and all that, spread love out there, man. Choose this video, you can choose that video, but just know Throwback Thursday was lit We'll be out. Well, we'll be back soon, innit?